Hey, what's going on, Virgo? Virgo, thanks so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I hope you're having a good time today. Thanks so much. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're returning, then again, it's so good to have you back. Virgo, this is going to be your read for January 15th through the 31st for general advice. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Keep in mind, these messages will not resonate for all of you. But go ahead and make sure you do watch your moon and rising signs for additional information. Okay? Again, keep in mind these are general messages, so this will be whatever spirit feels that you need to know. So these messages could resonate to love, relationships, or it could touch on work or any other, family issues or anything. Virgo. What is the messages that spirit needs you to know, Virgo? All right, Virgo. I do appreciate your patience. Let's go ahead and get these cards plucked. All right, and under the deck. Okay, overall, you guys got the Prince of Swords. All right, Virgo. So there's some sort of announcement, I feel. There's some sort of announcement to be made. Are you making the announcement? Is someone in your environment making the announcement? Well, it's a public announcement is what I do feel. I feel like it's it might not even be an intentional public announcement. It's just like where someone just blurts out some information and it's like in front of a crowd of people and it's just like, but there could be some truth to it though. Okay. So it's almost, it's like kind of like some, not exposure of the truth, but more so, just a light uncovering of it, like a dry snitch, if you will, is how I feel. But is it coming from you or is it coming from someone in your environment, possibly a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius? If you're a Virgo, Libra cusp, then this is probably also. Let's see. Four of Wands. Okay. Okay. So there's possibly some news coming in, or there was some news that came in about a home situation. Um, Maybe you might be announcing some, or you may have already announced some sort of, home improvement thing that you want to do, or some sort of, I don't know, you may have, oh, well, you may have proposed to someone. Um, you may have, made some sort of public or, viewable gesture um, to express that you want someone to like move in with you, or vice versa, they want you to move in with them. Oh, oh boy. So the Nine of Pentacles, but Virgo, I feel like right now it's just like it's like for some. Okay, I'm laughing, right, but it's not funny. No, I got a straight face now. No, let me stop playing. No, for a Virgo, I feel like you guys are, some of you are wanting to be like independent. Some of you are like, no, I think that I'm good where I'm at. Right. Some of you could be like that, but others of you, I feel like you may have this, is this like this person like just really wants you to be a part of their energy, like they see how much of an independent person you are and they aren't trying to take that independence away, but I feel like they possibly could just be trying to say, they want you to they want you to like join them in some sort of way. Okay, maybe they want you to teach them a particular home lesson, or you could just possibly be teaching someone some sort of lesson about their home in some other type of non-romantic sense. But either way, Virgo, either your independence is being noticed and someone is saying, please come join me and make a home with me, or someone has already said that and then you're like, but I'm good on that. Like, I'm okay. I'm enough. I have enough. Future energy, Six of Swords. All right. So what is this about? Okay. Some of you Virgos, I feel like some of you may be like if there's some particular truth that's come out about your financial situation or about like your money making ability or your money or whatever, how much you like, there's some sort of something that came out about you, and it could be about, for some of you, I don't know, I feel like it's someone is trying to like disprove that you are as fabulous as you really are. And so this could be information that they're bringing in. I don't feel like it's rumors. I feel like they are bringing in the truth, but um, and it's not that it's like bad, but it's truth nonetheless. Like, I feel like, anyways, with the Six of Swords there, I just feel like there's this sense that, I don't know, there's this sense that some of you actually will consider moving in with someone or moving away with someone, or in a way it's not as though you actually move in with them, but it's like you find a way to still be able to like go places with them, like take little getaways. Like you're getting out, you guys like to get out of the stress of the current environment, so then you may be taking a lot of trips in the future, just to clear your head, like a vacation, family vacations. Let's see what's here under the Prince of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so Virgo, for a lot of you, with the King of Pentacles being here, I do feel like there's this energy where you're, again, you're very, very like, you know, grounded where you are. There's this energy where you're not budging much. You know that you have a lot to offer to a situation, or that you have, that you're abundant enough. Um, you're willing, you're very willing to take and make moves towards a particular goal or a particular, um, like if you see something that can be that a resource that can be tapped, um, and not to say that you're a gold digger or anything. That's not what I mean. But I'm just saying, like, this is like this personality trait. Like, for some of you, if you see a resource that can be tapped into, you do have the abilities and the resources yourself to make it work for you if you decide and choose to do that. There could be okay, so there could be some particular, yeah, Virgo, because that's definitely you. So there, yeah, Virgo, you definitely have some sort of truth or some sort of announcement that you do want to speak out. I do feel like you want to ask somebody to kind of join you or to help establish something with you. Could be a home, could be a new business, but I feel like more than anything, it may be a home. You're wanting somebody to establish something with you, but in a way, you are kind of having to ask them to walk away from their independence a little bit, and in a way, you're doing that also. You're giving that up a little bit with the Six of Swords. That's what it was kind of throwing me off there. Anyways, with the present environment here, the Prince of Cups. Okay, so now we have somebody else here in this equation, possibly. Virgo, you possibly could be building building up a team. I think Cancer also had a situation like that where they were rallying around people. These all could be people that you currently have in your home right now. You could be having some sort of home meeting, about some sort of getaway, or about saying that you need to kind of get away from the home a little bit so that you can, really focus on, yourself and your own energy. You could be announcing that you're trying to break away a little bit, be a little bit more independent outside of the home. I don't. I think some of you probably don't want others to rely on you so much or so heavy. Excuse me. Um, and it's almost like you're holding back from doing that because it's like you don't want to have to say anything that you're going to have to apologize for. I don't know. I just kind of feel like I'm feeling like the same energy here with the Six of Swords and the Prince of Pentacles. I mean the Six of Swords and the Prince of Cups. I'm sorry. I definitely feel like you're very reluctant to express how you feel, even though you will be. But I just think that you're gonna be very careful about the way you say things and the emotions that you stir up in others around you. Um, and that's again that tension that you're trying to move away from with the Six of Swords there. So yeah, Ten of Pentacles definitely in the hopes and fears, definitely a family situation. I feel as though that you guys don't want to upset the status quo on. But the thing about it is that Virgo is like to you, it's like you're like, okay, you know what, but you guys, you're gonna be okay. We have a stable family here, we got a stable home life, we have, or if that's not the case, in whatever situation it is, it's like, you're telling the people around you, you're gonna be fine. We in this particular area of whatever this is involving, we have all the resources that we need to sustain ourselves. Let's I just need to get away. I need to break away. The Nine of Pentacles and then the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to break away just for a moment, at least. You're just trying to get out to breathe, get away from home, or get away from work. A sabbatical. Well, not even a sabbatical, but like a less time than that. Like it's a mini vacation at least. The outcome of the Five of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like for a lot of you, Virgo, people aren't going to necessarily be too happy about this. The people involved, I just think that they just depend on you and rely on you too much. And it's almost as if they're like, Virgo, I can't survive without you. And it's just like, well, you know what? You know, I understand that you're going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to be uncomfortable too. I'm going to have to adjust too. But, you know, I need to be able to kind of stand on my own a little bit. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Yep. And this is you like walking away. The 5 and then the 6 is like you walking away from all of this drama, but having to say, listen, I'm going to do what I need to do anyways. I understand you're going to be uncomfortable, but then you actually do it, and you get in your little boat and you get away on the 6 of Swords. You go away from home. You stand on your own 2 feet. You've announced it. You wish that it didn't have to be that way. You wish that you didn't have to make people feel that way, or that that you don't have to. You wish that you didn't have to feel the way you feel. But that I think that with the with the King of Pentacles, I see the King of Pentacles here as a crutch, like you being a crutch for the people around you. You being that patriarch or that matriarch that everyone just kinds of, that everyone just kind of sticks to like a barnacle. But you have your own things that you need to do as well, independently. Under the deck, the Princess. Nah, there we go. I like it. So now we have the Princess of Pentacles. So basically, Virgo, how this is shaping up for you is that, yeah, during this time away, you're able to relax, you're able to calm down, you're able to clearly like focus and, like set an actual path into whatever brightness or whatever enlightenment or whatever your goal is, right? You figure it out. Like, you lay down the blueprint of your plans during this time. And this is why it's so important for you to get away, because there's going to be a turning point for you where you're going to start to look at things in a different way, or you're going to start to value things in a different way, rather. And you're going to have to be ready for that. You already have so much. You have the Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles. You're already such a very established person already, Virgo. So what's new? What's next? I like it. I want to clarify. So let's clarify a couple of cards. Let's clarify this. Yeah, I want to clarify this King of Pentacles. I want to see who this King of Pentacles is. Okay, so this King of Pentacles is clarified with the Seven of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, I mean, we already know that the King of Pentacles is you, but with the Seven of Cups in reverse, to clarify that, I can take this as to say that it's finally now where you're actually like before, like you were kind of allowing this to happen, like you weren't aware of other options that were before you, because maybe possibly you just had so much other obligations going on. But again, now, yeah, you're starting to realize how bright you really do shine. And with the Seven of Cups there, yeah, you're definitely going to start seeing things in a completely different way once you start to value yourself in a different way and value your own worth. Then that's when you'll be able to really see some great positive options there before you, or at least you'll be able to really see the situation in a more clearer way, as opposed to in a more clouded and not being able to really express yourself type of way. And I think that's why I think that's why it is coming up like next to the Prince of Cups, but under the Prince of Swords, is because here you are knowing that you want to move into something. Yeah, you're just upside down. Everything is just, you just don't know where to go. You're wanting to move into something great, but you want to be able to express it to the people that are around you, but you don't want to hurt nobody. And then you don't want them to say anything that's going to make them hurt you or hurt your dream or hurt your feelings, trying to, aspire to it. So let's see what the advice card has to say for this. Okay. We've got the Hand of Fate. Forces beyond your control intervene. I like this energy, Virgo, because I really feel like this is to say that, you know what, you ultimately, you're going to do what you want to do anyways, right? Or you're going to feel like you're going to do what you need to do. So for those of you who are really choosing to like go forward towards this, this vacation, this sabbatical, this time away, this separation from like the hub, or this, break away from the core, right? Like if you're trying to like kind of go rogue a little bit, or just kind of stand on your own 2 feet a little bit, I feel like as though it's to say, this is a very, this is a move that is being guided definitely by your intuition. And just not even like your intuition, but it's just like, even if you were to decide to just kind of stay where you are and not to take this opportunity, it's just like, no, wait a minute, no, this is not going to happen, because the Hand of Fate kind of steps in and it's just like, you know what, okay, now I'm going to have to make things uncomfortable for you to be able, now I'm going to have to make things uncomfortable at home so that you'll move towards this brighter future. Well, you guys are going to have to let me know how that works out in the comment box, Virgo. This is a thick reading for sure, but it's definitely one that you can maneuver from, and maneuver through rather, and overcome. I do like this. If you I just had a complete brain fart. whatever. I guess I don't know what I was going to say there. Make sure that you like and share and comment on the video. I do love to read your comments. I invite you to subscribe for sure if you haven't already. And make sure that you do hit that notification bell. That way you're staying abreast to all the videos that I do put out. Oh yeah, now I was going to say, make sure you join me live every Wednesday for the singles. I go ahead and give you live updates for your singles. And then on Thursdays, join me live again for the weekend forecast that's upcoming. Both days are at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I go live face to face, so I interact with you guys face to face, and we talk about the cards, and we see what this energy is, and we get real nosy. So come on, interact with us. I do love it. If you want to book a personal reading, you can email me, LuminantLibraTarot@gmail.com. All of my contact information will be in the description box below. Virgo, I got to go. Because, well, I don't have to go, but that was just a cute rhyme. But I'm going to go ahead and end this, Virgo. Bye.